So it's 11 o'clock, viewers, and there are already people sitting here. Are the cult members going to...
At this time.
They are, okay. So it's 11 o'clock, viewers. The cult members have just started to set up now.
He is a boy.
Typically the cult members will set up right there. But because something else is going on, the cult members have to get their time in, so of course they're just going to set up right here. That's good. These cult members have appeared in numerous previous episodes. This cult member doesn't understand. This cult member doesn't understand that I'm not talking to him. I have nothing to say to him. I have something to say to you, viewers, regarding religious trauma syndrome.
Don't follow us, Jerry.
This cult member thinks he can tell me what to do, viewers. This cult member thinks he can tell me what to do, viewers. Interesting. These cult members think they can tell me what to do, viewers. Interesting. Okay, so they're splitting up now. One's going over there, one's coming here. So she will then get to say, please don't follow me. He got to say, please don't follow us. Now that they've split up and I'm just one person, this cult member gets to talk about how I'm following her. Would you guys mind staying? Please stay, you guys. Sorry, viewers. I'm so sorry, viewers. They're going to set up right there. See, are they setting up over there now to draw people to God's kingdom, or try to draw me to them so they can then call the police? That is good, viewers. Yeah. So, let's just have a little recap from this morning's events so far. The cult members set up over there. I was talking to you. I was not talking to them. They tried talking to me. They tried telling me what to do. Don't follow us. When I'm in a public place and I have just as much right to be here as they do. And then they tried to go right there. I quickly ran there, looking quite foolish, quite childish in the process. But at least they aren't set up over there. They're not set up over there. But they are set up over there. They are now set up over there. You know what I'm going to do, viewers? I'm going to sit here and look at them being set up over there instead of there or there because of yours truly. I'm not going to sit here for some time now, viewers, and just enjoy the spectacle of these cult members only standing there in an effort to try to draw me in so they can call the police today. Not because they're trying to draw Jehovah's prospective sheep to God's kingdom while there's still time. Those cult members are standing there for no other reason than to try to draw yours truly into, a pair of handcuffs, aren't they? Yeah, so I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to sit right here and see if they move. So I'm going to be on cult patrol early today, viewers. This gentleman is coming to the aid of the cult members right now. We're already getting some good footage right now, viewers. I wonder if this man is going to ask for a free home Bible study. I wonder if this man is going to say, you know, I think Jehovah might spare me at Armageddon. Can you help me make sure? I wonder if this man is going to say, you know, I've always wondered how I can pray and be heard by God. I've always wondered why God allows suffering. I've always wondered how the governing body is directing all of God's direction between heaven and earth. Can you help me be benefited by the operation of God's Holy Spirit in my life the way it's obviously benefiting you and yours? Wow, listen to them now. Yeah. This is some fake, phony, pathetic conversation going on right now, viewers. Wow, look, yeah, oh, he's really drawing him to God's kingdom. Yeah, oh, he's really in touch with his spiritual side. Yeah, you came to our aid. Yeah, okay, uh-huh. Jehovah might love that man, but Jehovah loves these cult members way, way more, viewers. Yeah. See, this is what it looks like to be loved by God. This is what it looks like to need God's love. To start making some big changes. That's right, you know it. That man said something about second witness. Yeah. That man said something about a second witness. Let's see if this man, after talking to these cult members, is going to give me 5 seconds of his time and take this card and do some real research. Or if he's going to be like these cult members and only want the feeling that comes with believing God is favoring him and only him, while everybody else in the area is just failing at properly worshiping God. See, this is true success. That's a good sign now, viewers, yeah. What is true success? Oh, let me come find out what it is to be truly successful. I guess the first step is talking to you guys, right? So this man wants to achieve true success in his life. So the brainwashing has already taken effect, and he's now talking to the cult members. See, he's feeling already truly successful just because he responded to this ridiculous sign. Yeah, so he's going to finish talking to them. He's going to walk away saying, I was truly successful today. I wonder if I want to keep feeling truly successful. Then I should go to a Kingdom Hall. Then I should have a free home Bible study. Then I should become an unbaptized publisher. Then I should become a baptized publisher. Then if I can, maybe I can be a regular pioneer and be able to stand here like these cult members doing what they're doing right now. Faking and pretending to care in the least about this man's spirituality. When really all they're doing, viewers, is projecting how they're ignoring me, ignoring an ex-member who can tell people things about this cult that they're never going to be able to tell them. We'll see if this man asks me. See, this cult member is still wearing his shun glasses. Oh, keep it going. Come on, keep it going. Jehovah might draw him. Jehovah's drawing him. Don't give up, brother. Don't give up, brother. Yeah. Maybe one day he can be just like you and qualify to stand like a statue next to a sign and talk to people who come up to flatter him, too. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up, brother. Oh, that's, yeah, we have to get the introductions out of the way. That's right. Yes. Praise God. Praise Jehovah. I wonder if that man wants to come talk to me. Want to go do some real research, sir? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't want to do some real research, viewers. Call him up. Call him up. Yesterday, viewers, you'll recall the cult member pretending to text into his phone. I wonder if I were to offer to show these cult members that footage, if they would go, I don't believe you, Stuart, show me. And then if I were to show them footage of one of their fellow cult members right over there, frantically pretending to text into his phone as if to be calling the police, if they would watch, and then what they would say. I wonder if they were to see the embarrassing, pathetic, ridiculous behavior of their fellow cult members, what they would say about it. Oh, well, he's just, you make people nervous, Stuart. Satan is using you. If you need to realize that Satan is using you to attack us, God's people, so we don't know what to do, but they do know what to do when the cops put me in handcuffs, don't they? When the cops come and put me in handcuffs, these cult members do know what to do, and that is smirk and laugh and run away. Yeah, see, the cult members know exactly what they're doing when Caesar comes to their aid and does their dirty work for them, when it comes to ex-members. But when it comes to the in-between stages of where the police can be called, they really don't know what to do. Like, they don't know what to do right now. The only reason they're standing right here now, viewers, is because they can't stand there and they can't stand there. So they're only standing here waiting for me to cause enough of the disturbance, waiting for me to disturb the peace sufficiently enough that they can call the police and say, okay, officer, there's a man in a black t-shirt and black sunglasses. He's about 6'3.5". He's wearing jeans and boots. He's causing a disturbance. Would you mind come removing him so we can draw people to God's kingdom? I wonder if he's going to say, I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses, or if he's just going to pretend to be citizen concerned today. Really, he should be saying, hi, officer, I'm a cult member. I'm a cult member, and somebody is disturbing my peace. Would you mind coming and removing him? Would you mind coming and removing the person disturbing me, a cult member's peace? See, I've installed myself in a public place, inviting people to either become subjects of God's kingdom or be killed at Armageddon. Someone is scrutinizing me. Someone is disturbing me. Would you mind come removing him for me? No, he's not doing that right now, viewers. But as you know, these cult members have done that on numerous other occasions. And then when Caesar comes and does their dirty work for them, that is the fulfillment of what scripture? I will use the milk of the nations to carry out my eternal purpose. No weapon formed against you will have success. In fact, I will use weapons formed against you to combat your enemies. Really, that's the beautiful thing about this cult, viewers, is that there are so many scriptures, there are so many articles, that the cult members can rationalize really anything that happens as evidence of Jehovah using them. See, that man coming to their aid was evidence of Jehovah using them. If he were to call the police and the police were to come and arrest me, that would be evidence of Jehovah using what he created to come to the aid of these cult members. Everything that happens that flatters these cult members is evidence of Jehovah using his creation. Anything that makes things difficult for these cult members is evidence of Jehovah letting their faith be tested and Satan have a little bit more access to them because the days are wicked, critical, and hard to deal with. Good. I hope he's calling them. So it's already, as you can see, viewers, it's 11:15. The cult members really are running a tight ship. The first relief has already arrived. The sister in the orange, the cult member in the orange, has arrived to provide relief. So really, the cult members just have to last 15 minutes in a situation like this. Feel free to take anything. Yeah, feel free to take anything. Feel free to take this. Feel free to take this and get educated on this cult. Yeah, no? Aww. No, if you want to learn about Jehovah's Witnesses, you should talk just to Jehovah's Witnesses, not ex-Jehovah's Witnesses.
I used to be a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, good. Yeah. Feel free to take any literature. Feel free to go to jw.org, but don't feel free to ask us about the Australian Royal Commission, about failed predictions, about the industrialized covering up of child abuse, about the willful and blissful ignorance of our rank and file members who would just rather set up in public and feel superior than be honest about their religion. And they only have to do so in 15-minute shifts. See, this cult member in orange is all sure of herself and she's comfortable and relaxed, but she only knows that she has to be here for 15 minutes before she gets to go away. That's smart. Yeah. Really, viewers, every time you think about it, you discover another way that Watchtower is keeping these cult members locked inside of their disgusting cult. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, Jehovah still loves you. You can still return to Jehovah, brother. All you have to do is be treated the way we're being treated right now by a couple hundred people at once for 6 months. But if you call the police, nobody's going to care. But when we call the police in a situation like this, we get to anticipate somebody like this guy being put in handcuffs. Yeah. So I'm doing double duty today, viewers. I'm wearing as you can see, an InfoWars crew t-shirt. And I just had somebody come up to try to berate me for reading it. Feel free to criticize me for wearing this t-shirt in the comments. But at the moment, I'm a little preoccupied, viewers, chronicling the behavior of the early 21st century Pacific Northwest cult member who is really doing what we've come to expect them to do. To hang in there for 15 minutes, projecting, thanks man, projecting how loving and friendly and close they are to their fellow cult member. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was such a great convention. I love that video. I love that video where Jesus came out of the sky and had an arrow in his hand. I love how the governing body keeps revealing more about Jesus to us. I love the way the governing body keeps involving us in regional plans. I wonder if these cult members have been asked to move into surrounding congregations because the congregation they've been currently going to is being sold. Yeah. I wonder if these cult members think that kingdom halls are being sold because Jehovah is speeding things up, or because Watchtower is hemorrhaging money, because people are just a little too wise to the tactics being employed. Really, tactics being employed starting right here. where the sign is asking people if they would like to learn what it is to be truly successful. How good does it feel for these cult members right now to be inviting everybody walking by to learn about what it is to be truly successful while they themselves have achieved the pinnacle of that success as regular pioneers, as qualified ministers of the good news, to stand next to this sign? That's amazing, viewers. Yeah. What is true success? You're looking at it. Who wouldn't want to stand next to a sign inviting everybody walking by to learn about what true success is when you're personifying it in the process? Yeah. It was so fun. It was so fun to stand next to a sign feeling truly successful and lovingly and mildly and respectfully and faithfully and zealously encouraging everyone else in the world to come and be similarly successful. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. Yep. Yeah, keep it going. Come on, sisters. Go, go, go. Yeah, these cult members are doing a good job today, viewers. Satan is attacking these cult members today, and they're projecting their happiness and their success. And their success, viewers. So in 5 more minutes, according to my watch, in 5 more minutes, one of these cult members is going to be relieved. And then she can go take a breather, take a couple of deep breaths, and then she can return in half an hour, 45 minutes, and perform for you once again. This is pure performance right now, viewers. Yeah. This is pure performance, pure projection, pure cult behavior. Hey, viewers, so that lady that was hanging around, wondering what I was up to, she just shared a fascinating picture with me. She thought Satan was appearing in the flames in a forest fire. I had to explain to her that no, that was a photoshopped image, that half the image then gets mirrored, half the image then gets mirrored to create that impression. Here we go, 15 minutes are up. See? So it's time for the big crescendo. It's time for the big crescendo to the end of their performance now, viewers. Yeah. Come on. We're Jehovah's Witnesses. We just last for 15 minutes. Then we go get a Starbucks and come back later on to do it again. We're Jehovah's Witnesses. We project our happiness. We're so successful, too bad you're not. But we'll help you learn, so Jehovah saves you. Armageddon. Yeah, it feels good, viewers. Feels good to qualify to spend 5, 10, 15, 20 years sitting through meetings, sitting through Bible studies, sitting through Pioneer School, sitting through MTS, sitting through whatever, so you can qualify to stand next to a sign inviting people to learn what it is to be truly successful while you yourself have achieved that success. He was trying to hide behind the tree, viewers. He's still trying to hide behind the tree. I wonder what the odds are of that cult member letting me hear what he's saying to the police right now about me. As you know, if I were to go up to that cult member right now, viewers, he would then be able to say, okay, now he's following me. Okay, now he's approaching me. Really, the tricks of these cult members are getting a little old. They're getting a little old, viewers. They're getting a little predictable. They're getting a little trite. And at the same time that it makes you sort of feel sorry for the cult members for being so pathetic, it makes you also want to kind of keep coming and chronicling their behavior because of how predictable that behavior is. Really, the cult members never fail to disappoint, do they? Yeah. This is good footage today, viewers. This is good footage today. Let's see if the Vancouver police grant the wish of these cult members today and come put me in handcuffs again. Yeah. Let's see if these cult members tell the police that we're just minding our own business. This cult member thought about looking me in the eye without his sunglasses on a minute ago, but as you can see, he just put them back on. It was interesting, viewers. Yeah, at the end of the day, after the battery died, one of the cult members was really staring me down. He was really looking me in the eye, staring me down, trying to burn a hole through me. And I kept talking, and then I could see him wither. Just like this cult member doesn't even have the guts to take off his sunglasses and look me in the eye right now. He was thinking about it a minute ago, but then as you can see, he put his sunglasses back on. He'd much rather the police just come. He'd much rather the police just come and put me in handcuffs. See, look how sheepish this cult member is trying to appear now while he anticipates the arrival of the police. See, he's anticipating the police arriving from wherever, seeing me standing here, and then seeing him sitting like a poor put-upon true Christian. Oh, look at him. Oh, yeah, officer, that's the man right there. That's the man right there, officer. Yeah, All we're trying to do is show people what it is to be truly successful, free of charge. And this man won't let us do that in peace. Yeah. Look how sheepish he's trying to look right now. A minute ago, he didn't have his sunglasses on. He was prepared to look me in the eye, but it just looks better for the police to come right now to see him sitting there all sheepish. Yeah. Oh no, he's decided to be courageous and take out his phone again. I wonder if this cult member is going to tell himself later that he was courageous today. I wonder if these cult members are going to tell themselves later that they were courageous today. Observe what it is, viewers, to be courageous and to be successful in the last days of Satan's wicked system. Oh yeah, who was that, his name? Oh, what was that? Oh, this poor sister. I hope this sister really does go to watch herself later to see what a performance she's putting on right now. So she can ask herself later, is this authentic interaction, or am I just projecting my faith and love and zeal for love and fine works today? I hope she goes to look. I hope she goes to look, viewers, because she will have to admit that she is indeed a cult member. Just tried asking this cult member if he actually phoned the police or if he was just pretending to phone the police. He didn't answer. And then I asked him again, thinking maybe he didn't hear me. And then he said, please don't shout at me. So I still have not received an answer to my question. Have the police been called, or was he just pretending to call the police? So I'm continuing to wait to find out, viewers. Let's see. I wonder if I ask him again if he'll answer me. I wonder if I go up to him right now to ask him, hey, have you actually called the police, or did you just pretend to call the police? If he would say, please don't invade my personal space. I wonder if I were to take these few steps to go up to that cult member to ask him if he had actually called the police or was just pretending to call the police, if he would answer, or in the 2 seconds decide to be a victim and tell me to please stop victimizing him and invading his personal space. Should I risk it, viewers? Should I risk it? Should I risk walking up to him and in a conversational tone so he can't say that I'm shouting? Ask him, so did you call the police or did you just pretend to call the police? If he would answer, or if he would say, please back away. You know what, viewers? I'm pretty sure he would say, please back away. So I'm not going to do that today. As you can see, viewers, Operation Apostate has been activated this morning. Those cult members are pretending to be talking. Yeah, hi. But actually they're watching. They're watching, waiting to corroborate whatever story these cult members tell the police. So they're not drawing people to God's kingdom. They're waiting to have a reason and a story and corroboration of that story to get yours truly into handcuffs. As you can see right over there. So this is what it has become to be a true Christian in the last days, viewers. To try to bait, to try to incite, to try to draw in somebody who you don't want to talk to, so hopefully the police will come and remove them. So they're waiting for me to do something. They're waiting for me to do something so they can corroborate the story. That's really the extent of it. That is what it is to be truly successful. To get yours truly, or someone like you or I, in handcuffs. See, it is truly successful for these cult members to have a police officer come to yours or my door to say, stay away from Jehovah's Witnesses. Really, that's all they care about now. Because no one who's being honest about their research is falling for this stupidity.
Yeah. No.
Oh, that man, that man had questions about their religion, and they're being denied the opportunity to explain it to him. What are the? Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Oh no. I mean, yeah. Believe in the scriptures. So how do you? So there's a lot of things in the new scriptures that are highly contradictory of the old scriptures, the Old Testament, the Torah. How do you work those together?
Which one is the
All right. So I mean. Well, I think that there are a lot of things in the New Testament that are, send people, like, proclaim different things about divinity. For example, the what's it called? Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the triumvirate.
Yeah.
That the Trinity. Thank you. The Trinity. Like that seems like it really contradicts the idea of there being one God. So how does 3 equal 1?
There is only one God. And then there's his Son. His Holy Spirit, or his active force.
But doesn't the idea
Like, along with what you're saying, there's only one God, Father, which is Yahweh or Jehovah, and that's all we believe in. We don't believe in the Trinity.
How doesn't the idea of God as a father and having a son give God human qualities, which is rather demeaning to the idea of an omnipotent? How can something be omnipotent but also human?
Well, I mean, what do you mean Father? It's a figurative term, as in the Creator, as in He created Jesus.
Same way that Adam was his father, but he didn't have to come to the earth and actually have relations with the woman to produce the son.
Why does God have to be a guy if it's not actually?
It's not. It's just a reference of there's no male or female. But I will say one thing is that you're right. The Trinity, that was only adopted 200 years after having Jesus. That was something that was added. That's not in the Bible.
Well, the whole New Testament is written after Jesus is alive by the disciples. So I mean, the idea that it's unless they're also God and are also descendants of God. I mean, even descendants is giving God a figure of being
Creation.
I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is even framing God, thinking of God in the sense of creating a human is to give God a quality that is human. Oh, cool, thank you. All right, good talk. Take care.
Not a male persona. That's just something that was assigned to him. The comments that will come as a result of what just came out of the mouths of these cult members, wow. A little shaky if you ask me, viewers. Shift change, viewers. So this cult member's husband has gone. Where's he gone? Oh, I looked down for a second and he's gone. Where'd he go? Oh, where'd he go? I can't see him. I think he went that way. No, where'd he go? Where is he? Is he behind that light? No. So that was a little longer than 15 minutes, I think, viewers. It's it's 12:15. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cult members total. I don't know if you can see her. Can you see her? Oh, there he is. There he is. See, I looked down for a second. You look down for a second while you chronicle the behavior of these cult members, and you miss some pretty good stuff. Anyway, so there's 4 cult members manning this cart today. I wonder if they're going to be here all day, or I wonder if they're just going to be here till the lunch break, and then there'll be 4 others, or if these are regular pioneers and they got to get their hours in. I wonder if these are regular pioneers and they have to get their hours in, if they're going to continue to expect to have the privilege of standing like statues next to these carts and getting their beliefs wrong. And getting their beliefs wrong when somebody comes up to them to ask them about them, which you just saw them do. So are these pioneers or not? I wonder. Cool. This man is just listening to what I have to say. I'm talking to the people who are going to be watching the video later. I'm filming you. I'm filming myself too. Yeah, I'm filming. So, but you threw me off.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. It's boring anyway. They've heard it all before. I was just saying, viewers, how these cult members are regular pioneers, or are they just regular publishers? I think they have to be regular pioneers to qualify to stand here. So they're going to be here rotating every 15 minutes for quite some time today. And guess what? I'll be here for quite some time today too.
What does it say? Do not offend?
I'm going to hold that up in a second. One sec. I got to turn this off. Yeah, warning, do not offend the cult members. I'm going to show you what happens if you do. I'll show you what happens if you do.
So if he was willing to just converse with you and ask you questions about things? No. Okay.
Did she say I'm not?
Well, she feels like you're yelling at her, right? So, obviously you have.
I'll see if she was willing to have a conversation with me next time I see her.
I don't mean to put you ladies in an uncomfortable position.
Okay.
I have a lot of interest around faith-related issues. My grandparents were Jehovah's Witnesses. I'm evangelical Christian now, but I have a lot of respect that you believe this enough to stand up for it, stand out here and share that. I think
that's all what we want.
Yeah.
So people can make an informed decision.
Yeah.
But I think that's good that you're a man of faith. You're taking that's what I'm watching.
Yeah. How do you feel when people challenge you, because there are a lot of different, questions and beliefs and stuff.
Even the Bible itself says that you should bring things to yourself, you should dig. And when you think about in the Bible, there's so many accounts of people that went through hard situations, and it seems like that God was not with them, but in reality they are. So I think it has to do with our own personal relationship with God.
Right. Okay. Were you both brought up in your faith, or was it something you came to later? Or,
it was later in life.
Was it? Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, it was later. It was. My family was going through a lot. I'm from Chile.
From where?
I'm from Chile.
Oh, from Chile. Oh, okay.
And my family was going through a lot.
Santiago or?
Santiago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You been there?
I haven't, but I had a good friend from Santiago actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he lives in Canada now, but
the family was having a hard time.
Yeah.
And they were not religious, but then the Bible really helped them.
Okay.
And then, but I was already an adult, and I started seeing the changes in my family that was really beneficial for
Positive
them.
changes,
Yeah, so then I decided to study by myself. Yeah, and see what it was all about.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
Good.
And
here you are.
And here I am.
So, were you raised by Jehovah's Witnesses?
Honestly, to be filmed like this is extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah. All things.
I feel extremely aggressive.
All things.
Without my permission.
I'm filming myself as well, though.
And
you're in a public place. And you're in a public place.
Right, I wasn't aware of that. Yeah.
And you're inviting this scrutiny. and you won't answer a simple question like, were you raised by Jehovah's Witnesses?
Honestly, I don't feel that.
See, that's what I mean. It's a perfect example.
She doesn't want to be filmed.
That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about, yeah. So I could not be filming her, and she would answer my questions, do you think?
She can only answer that.
That's right. Or maybe I won't film her next time I see her and see if she'll answer my questions then. Or if she's just making an excuse.
Anyways, ladies.
Oh, yeah.
I know you
I
say
wish you
you're
the best and God bless you.
non-aggressive.
She appreciates your non-aggressive approach. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what? I think we all have to. I don't know. I understand where he's coming from too, because he's been, you know, he's gone through a journey.
Notice how
here,
she
sounds
doesn't
like.
want to listen to you at all right now. Did you see her just turn off while you were talking about sympathizing with me?
No, I didn't.
Did you see that? Well, the viewers are going to see that.
She's human.
The viewers are going to see that. No, she's more than human. She's more than human. She's a true Christian, rendering the only approved worship being rendered earthwide. Like, you going to Israel to play with your bands and try to encourage people to read the Bible, that's not what you need to be doing. You need to be going to a kingdom hall.
They probably won't agree with that, but that's okay.
You
we
need
don't have to all
to
agree
pray
with it.
properly. You need to worship properly. You need to set the goals that Watchtower tells you to set, or really the only thing you have to look forward to is dying at Armageddon.
Well,
Am I wrong? Is that wrong? Is that not accurate? Can a person not please God as much as you're pleasing Him by figuring it out without the assistance of Watchtower? Is it possible for this man to please God more than you? Is it possible for this man and for me to please God more than you? I guess it is. Yeah. Okay. Nice talking to you. XJ Dub.
yeah.
So you know I'm not just a prick.
Yeah, no, I know.
Good.
We're on a mission.
So it's been about 2 hours, viewers. Yeah. It's been close to 2 hours since this cult member was hiding behind that tree on the phone, trying to get me to wonder if he was actually calling the police or just pretending to call the police. And then I asked him, did you actually call the police or were you just pretending to call the police? And he said, please don't shout at me. Well, it's been almost 2 hours since then, so obviously he hadn't called the police. Obviously, he was just trying to look like he was calling the police. So once again, viewers, observe the cult members pretend to call the police. Or maybe they have called the police and the police are around watching. The police are around watching so that they can avoid the incredible embarrassment that resulted from this undercover police officer refusing to give me her name and badge number while she was putting me and keeping me in handcuffs, telling me that she was going to give me her card when we were done, but then when we were done, magically, she didn't have any cards. So really, I think the police are starting to learn their lesson too, that when they come to the assistance of these cult members, really, they end up kind of, well, making fools out of themselves. So perhaps the police just aren't going to respond to the cries of wolf from these cult members. Oh, this cult member has said, let me shield you. Let me shield you from the filthy apostate. Here, stand next to me and I'll shield you. Yeah. Amazing what these cult members tell themselves about their behavior in these situations, viewers, yeah. See, now he's being a shepherd. Now he's being a crag in a parched land, shielding his fellow cult member from being filmed. I wonder if he's hoping if I go over here and film. I wonder if it would interest these cult members to see footage of one of their fellow cult members circling me and filming me. like an animal stalking its prey. I wonder if they know who Holly Navaroli is. You guys know who Holly Navaroli is? Holly Navaroli, who used to partake of the emblems? Yeah. Holly Navaroli, a good and brainwashed cult member who stalkingly filmed me. Would you guys mind calling the police, please? Sir, would you mind calling the police, please? I'd appreciate it if you would call the police today, please. No?
So your parents were not religious?
Yeah.
What about yours? Yeah, I was raised that.
So hypothetically, had you been swapped as a baby with someone in Pakistan, what do you think you would believe today?
Oh, wow. That is a question, viewers. Oh my gosh.
Most likely probably be either Muslim or atheist. Absolutely. I mean, you know, I mean, this is why we do what we do, and because like talk to people, believe. And yeah, we do believe, but also too, just in the same way that Jesus did when he was on the earth. You know, he informed people, talked to people, those that are willing or wanting to, and tell them about the positive message of the Bible. And that's why we try to spread the word. So because we believe.
I know why.
You know what, for sure. You know what? Depending on where you are or what time you are, like 300 years ago, probably would have been grew up to be Protestant or Catholic as it was. For sure. You know.
So do you find it interesting that virtually everybody believes pretty much what was believed in the environment that they grew up in?
Yeah, since religion is usually a cultural element of culture.
Yeah.
It comes like along with other things.
Well, you get other things from that culture,
Exactly.
but one thing you do get is your fundamental beliefs in how the world works and how you bond and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, but this is like back to again what we're trying to do, right? Which is why we try to share the message. So if ones perhaps are not finding the answers that they want, or they're not happy with what they're finding in life, we inform or educate about the positive message of the Bible. So for those that are wanting to, and we don't force it on anyone or push on anyone, they say we're just being here. That people come to us here if we want to, or we also go to people's doors as you know. But we're just sharing that positive message for ones that are not satisfied or are not happy with what they find, and then we show them the positive message of the Bible. And and if it has a ring of truth, to them, then
if you
great.
believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who wouldn't want to believe in life after death? Really? I mean, that's a pretty sweet deal if you could get.
But but what we try to teach too is that